doing wandering around?
I'm making sure you guys aren't causing any trouble.
I see. You're wandering around so you can cause some trouble.
No, I said... never mind.
I'm so glad that Estelle's back. And that we didn't have to kill her.
Yeah, I feel the same.
If we hadn't been able to bring her back, would you really have killed her?
Why do you ask?
Because...
I don't know, is what I'd like to say. But if Estelle hadn't heard my voice when she did, I probably would have killed her.
How can you go to such lengths knowing it's going to hurt you?
Estelle's my friend, and I can't let a stranger take care of my friend's problem. Besides, I'm not the one who it hurts the most.
A friend's problem. Yuri, you're really strong.
Strong, huh? I don't know about that. But what about you? Did you forget your search for the Maristella?
Right now, I'm focusing on beating the bad guys. Besides, I haven't forgotten. If anything, I've got a great memory.
A great memory, huh? What's wrong?
Yuri, I'll never forgive Alexei. Sacrificing someone for his own desires, I could never forgive that.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
That's why, we can't let Alexei get away with what he's done.
No, he can't.
Oh, right, Yuri. Guess what? The Maritime Guild, Gulsong, is rushing to fix our ship.
Gulsong? Isn't that Tokunaga's guild?
Yep, we'll be able to use the Fiertia in no time.
Alright, then we'll use that to take Alexei down.
Of course! So, Yuri?
Patty.
Huh?
If you're having difficulty saying it, there's no need to force yourself. I'll listen when you're ready to talk, so go get some sleep. Good night.
He's actually sleeping. Man, I can't tell if he's brave or just stupid.
Weren't you gonna have a touching reunion with your bestest pal?
No, it's that lieutenant of his. She's scary.
Hmm? Oh, well, I guess I can see that.
What do you mean?
Well, it's just... she's so serious. Gotta be careful not to rub her the wrong way.
I'm not rubbing anything any way.
Well, you most certainly can't please all the people all the time.
I guess you're right. So what are you doing here?
Oh, just thinking about stuff. Hey, why are you looking at me like that? With all we've been through, I guess I'm just trying to figure out what I should do with myself. But I keep coming up empty. Change wears me out.
You chose your own life. At this point, you should be able to do anything you want.
How do I put it? I already died once. Now I'm thinking about a bunch of stuff. But I guess thinking about settling things with Alexei is enough for now. The rest will probably come out in the wash.
Sounds okay to me.
Speaking of settling things, I filled Estelle in on all the stuff that happened. Guess what she did? She said I had to let her do the same thing everyone else did. So she smacked me on the head. Called it even.
That's Estelle.
It kind of hurt, actually. Well, I think I'm gonna catch my shut-eye in here.
Suit yourself. Try not to oversleep for once, though. What's up, Carol?
Oh, Yuri! Take a look! It's as good as new!
Good to see you're as useful as ever. That's not yours, though, is it?
It's mine.
Thanks.
This boy's been fixing up all the stuff that got knocked around in that commotion. He even went back to the lower quarter to pick all these things up.
Actually, Rapide found most of it.
These are my favorite shoes, and you can't hardly see where they got torn. This guy's awesome.
He sewed up a dress that was very important to me. Thanks again for that.
Are you sure about doing this, Carol? Tomorrow's the final battle.
It's okay. I was actually a little worried. I couldn't really sleep anyway when I started thinking about the battle tomorrow. I just thought I might as well help out if there was anything I could do. I didn't think Rapide would want to come help, though. I was a little surprised.
He probably guessed what you were thinking. He doesn't just go along with anything.
Yeah, I guess.
Well, don't push your luck.
Ah, come on, Rapide.
Oh, this boy's got a bright future ahead of him.
You are looking at the esteemed boss of our guild.
You might learn a thing or two from him yourself, you know.
I walked right into that one.
Memories support the heart, and our dearest possessions are the vessels for those memories. Thank you, young man.
I'll just do a little more, and then I'll call it a night.
Okay, just don't overdo it.
Yeah, I know.
What are you doing, Judy?
I'm trying to see if I can contact Pharaoh again. If Zaude is connected to the ancient catastrophe, Pharaoh might know something about it.
Isn't he gonna ask about Estelle?
I'll tell him it looks like everything will be okay.
All right, thanks.
You know, the only real goal I've had in life has been to destroy the Hermes Blastia. I didn't have to think about other things while I was doing that.
Other things?
Oh, this world. Me. Lots of things. Had I never met Estelle, I might still be flying around with Baul, not thinking of anything.
Pharaoh said you'd change too.
Don't get me wrong. I'm telling him Estelle will be all right because I really believe it. I have no intention of ignoring the Blastia or the air.
Is that part of the lots of things you mentioned? Sorry, forget I said that.
I won't kill Estelle. Nor will I let her be killed. I also can't let Alexei go on.
Okay. We head out tomorrow morning. Just get back by then.
Understood.
Judy. Let's win this one.
Okay.
This will bring the value back down, so the discrepancy with this should... Nope, it's nowhere near enough.
Yuri!
What are you all doing out here?
Shut up and leave me alone! Oh, it's you.
Nice to see you too. So what kind of experiment is this anyway? Is something wrong?
No, it's being kept well under control, and it's stable. As annoying as it is to admit, Dane Nomos and this system of Alexei's are both pretty amazing.
So then where's the problem?
The effective area of control is more limited than I thought. The control barrier originates at the barrier Blastia. She's stable inside it, but she can't leave. I guess Dane Nomos alone couldn't take the place of all those Apatheia.
So long trips are out of the question.
Also, the barrier Blastia is part of the system. As long as it's in use, this city is defenseless. That's why I'm out here trying to figure out a way for her to move around freely.
Why can't Estelle just take Deinomos with her wherever she goes?
It was really only designed to contain air that's gone out of control. I don't think it could actually affect Estelle in any way.
I guess that's how it was with Duke, too.
Don't worry, I'll come up with something. Or my name isn't Rita Mordio. I won't let Estelle wind up trapped like that again. Nobody treats my friend like just some thing.
Okay, I'll leave you to it. Nothing to worry about. You've got the best genius under the sun with you.
Yes, I know Rita can help me.
I'll have this ready by tomorrow. You get yourself to bed.
Okay. Don't push yourself too hard. Same to you, Estelle.
Ready to call it a day?
You coming too, Rapide? Tomorrow, we fight. Hope everybody can get some sleep.
Going already? It looks like things here won't be settled for a while. I had hopes that we'd have the guild ships at our disposal.
I heard they've been having some issues.
It seems they've been unable to decide on a course of action since the Dawn's passing. It looks like I'll be one step behind you again this time.
No hard feelings, no matter which of us gets to Alexei first, right? Oh yeah. Are you done trying to get Estelle back? I mean, she's still a princess. And what about all that stuff with the Imperial succession?
The Council has chosen Yoder as their leader. For all intents and purposes, he's got their nomination for the throne.
Okay. So that's why you don't need to chase her around anymore?
That's not it. It's just that I've finally come to terms with the choices she's made for herself.
Wow, you sure loosened up.
Don't give me a hard time. It's something I've had to struggle with in my own way.
Well, she'd be happy to hear it.
I'll bring the problems of the air and the Blastia to His Highness's attention. He'll be able to come up with some way of helping, I'm sure. As for Lady Estellise, Yuri, you have my confidence.
I appreciate it. Sorry for being such a pain. Well, I'm gonna get going. See you at Zaude.
As far as anyone is concerned, the capital was retaken because of my efforts. It isn't just with this, though. No one even knows the things that brave Vesperia's done. They don't even try to learn the truth. Are you really okay with that?
morning, Yuri.
Yuri, you're such a sleepyhead.
Looks like I overslept a little. My hair is a mess.
Is that all you're worried about?
Sounds like we're all good.
Here you go.
You pulled it off. Now we just need Judy and Estelle.
Here I am. Good morning, everyone.
Oh, morning, Judith.
Were you able to get in touch with Pharaoh?
Yes, but you won't like what he told me about Zaude. He says it's a place that must be left undisturbed by both Interlakeia and humans.
I wonder why.
Such an encouraging send-off.
Well, it's not like we can just say, "Oh, thanks for telling us," and not go. Alexei's at Zaude, and I'm really not in a mood to just let him go.
We can't just turn back now.
You're right. Pharaoh will have to understand.
We already came this far. We can't stop now.
Besides, if we just ignore him, the whole world's gonna be in all kinds of trouble.
That's the spirit. Now we just need Estelle. Rita, did you see her?
Estelle won't be coming. She can't fight anymore.
Wait, you don't mean...
The control was a success. But she needs to avoid air interference in order to keep her power from activating.
Huh? But all Blastia need air to work, don't they?
Yes, so I tried the same thing as Raven.
Using her own life energy for power.
Are you serious? I really wouldn't recommend that.
I couldn't find any other way. At least she can use formulas without worrying about air. But it's not just controlling the power of the child of the full moon. Even Arts will use her life. She could be in serious danger if she had to exert herself.
Oh no!
So she won't be coming with us anymore.
And was she okay with that?
No.
Estelle!
Hey! You're just here to see us off, right?
Rita, I'm sorry. Please take me with you.
What did I tell you? You'll lose your life just by using your arts. You could go on living with no problem if you just wouldn't use them.
I sat up all night thinking about what you told me. At first I thought, finally, I'll be able to live a normal life.
Yeah, you've suffered enough. You can rest now.
Thank you, Rita. You all are risking your lives to fight. Even the fate of this world is at stake. Knowing that, my only choice is to fight alongside you.
Estelle.
There are still things I can do for my friends. So I'm asking you, please, take me with you.
I want to tell you no, but you decided this for yourself. I won't turn you down.
Yes, and she doesn't really listen when she sets her mind to something.
Ah, let's take her. Nobody likes having their friends run off to steal all the fun.
Yeah, we'll all help out to make this easy on her.
We're gonna blow that scoundrel away!
Promise me one thing. You will never, never push yourself too hard. Got it? I'll never forgive you if you break that promise.
All right.
Trying to forbid this bunch from pushing themselves is pretty pointless.
Thank goodness. It looks like I made it in time.
Huh? Prince Yoder and Flynn, too?
My, what an honor for His Highness to see us off himself.
There you go again with that attitude of yours.
You may have already heard, but the supply of ships has been delayed, so the Knights are not yet able to leave for battle. Under normal circumstances, the Knights should be the ones taking the initiative here, but you civilians have shouldered it. As head of the Empire, I must apologize.
Don't sweat it. It's not like we're doing this for the Knights or for the Empire anyway.
This may be a bit presumptuous, but I would like to ask that you take Flynn in their place.
Huh?
Your Highness?
At this moment, both in name and in substance, Flynn is the greatest knight in the Empire. I am sure that he will be of great use to you. Wouldn't you agree?
I must command the knights.
As soon as the knights are ready, I will send them after you. You should be able to entrust your men with that much. Besides, are you not the one who desires most to settle things personally with Alexei?
Your Highness.
I, Eoder Argrios Hirusein, hereby command you on behalf of the Empire. Imperial Knight Flynn Shifo. Join forces with the Guild, brave Vesperia, and stop Alexei.
Yes, sir. You heard His Highness. I'll be counting on you, Yuri.
Even if I refused, you'd still come along, wouldn't you?
So our next problem is just how to go about actually getting to Zaude.
That's already been handled, right, Judy?
Yes, of course. We still have that important friend of ours.
Oh, is he okay?
I told you, he's strong.
Yep, we'll be able to use the Fiertia in no time.
So everything's ready. This is it, the final battle.
Yeah.
Advance form!
Cerebral form!
You're dead in the water. Put some spirit into it.
What are you up to?
Well, you know how Patty switches up her fighting style in the middle of battle?
We thought we might be able to do the same thing, so we asked for a lesson.
I don't think that's something that can be taught. You have to be born with a style that unique.
No, Yuri. You start practicing with the others. You can never know until you at least try.
I'm not so sure.
Nonsense! Keep a positive mental attitude.
You could be right. Here goes. Critical form!
Haha! Victory is mine!
We lost! Yuri, this is all your fault!
Choosing critical like that? I thought you played it cooler than that.
Carolyn Raven, you owe me your gels for a while. Yuri, you get a thank you kiss.
You were betting on me?
This'll make good practice.
Don't get careless.
Moonlight have it!
How could this...
That was so easy. So that's Zaude. It's huge.
It's sort of shaped like a ring.
Anybody with fingers big enough for that wouldn't have any trouble taking over the world.
There's no way Alexei could fit that on his finger.
I wonder if we'll get in without being seen.
Whoa, look! Over there!
Pharaoh. But Pharaoh's one of the strongest in Telekea.
And even he couldn't do anything to it. What did we get ourselves into?
It reconstituted itself by manipulating the air. What processing speed.
Is that the power Alexei was after?
Let's go in from below. Pharaoh's doing all the work. But at least he's got Alexei looking up for now.
Pharaoh, thank you.
Flynn, aren't you tired from all that fighting?
It's far from enough to wear me out.
Is it just me, or does combat seem to invigorate him? Like a couple other people I could name.
Who?
Who indeed?
I didn't get as many chances to fight at the front after I rose to captain. This is an opportunity to keep myself in fighting form.
Whatever excuse you come up with, you're still a fighting maniac.
I've never been called a fighting maniac before.
And here I was thinking Flynn was normal.
She doesn't think we're normal.
Shocking, right?
What sort of person did you believe me to be, Rita?
Huh? Why ask now?
I mean, I never would have thought you'd think one of Yuri's friends was normal.
Yeah, you really are Yuri's type.
I'm right here, both of you.
Man, up close, this thing is bigger than I thought.
Is this really one big Blastia?
It's gotta be a Hopeland Blastia designed to threaten everyone in the world!
It must possess unimaginable power.
Hey, look! It's a ship!
Is it the Knights?
No, I can't believe they'd make it here this fast. It's probably the Royal Guard.
That must mean... Yep, the entrance is closely guarded.
They're swarming like sea roaches!
There aren't that many. We could blow them away before they knew what hit them.
Easy. We're not here to get noticed. Let's see if there isn't some other way in. Huh? What are you writing? Item names?
Yes, I'm working on the collector's book. Look how many items we have already.
Wow, you filled in a lot. It must be fun since you like books so much. Well, keep up the good...
No. From what I can see, yes. It looks like it's only about halfway complete.
What? Halfway?
Keep on working on it, and come back when you've made some real progress.
I'll fill this book way, and then I'll make you eat your words.
Didn't this used to be your book, Rita? There's a breeze. It's a vent.
Leave it to me!
Are we going to enter through here?
It might not be what you're used to as a knight, but yeah.
Rita, don't worry. I'm fine.
Please, I'm not worried.
You clearly are.
Oh, shut up. Hurry up and get that thing open.
You're the only one shouting.
Got it!
Wonderful. Let's take a look.
Synthesis artisans are amazing. They produce such lovely items in such a short time.
Yes, it really is an art. The quality is always second to none, too. And the same artisan is always sneaking into the cities we visit just before we get there.
What? Are you serious?
Oh, yeah. I wish I had half the vitality he has. We're nothing compared to how much he gets around.
Yeah, right, okay. There's no way he could do that.
Really? Do you think it's more likely that the world's full of such skilled artisans?
You too, Judith? You really believe that?
And he must have great instincts, too. We should see about getting him to join Brave Vesperia.
Really? Carol, the next time we meet him, let's see if he'll join.
Right, okay.
Whoa. I think those two actually fell for all that.
The princess and the kids still have a lot to learn.
I hear they're actually using Blastia to do the synthesis.
You know, maybe we got a little carried away. So can we just go all out?
Beam! Shining Dragon Swarm!
Oh, blade of noble light, overpower even indestructible evil!
Ghost Wolf!
Moonlight Havoc!
Fire
With sharpened rage, run through that which blocks our future!
Dragon!
Is that the best you can do?
Destruction
Oh, disturbing power now unleashed! Meet thy judgment upon the evil before me!
Destruction Field! I'll finish you!
Oh,
You're done!
not bad!
Fireball!
Destruction!
Lunar
Azure Storm!
Oh, disturbing power now unleashed! Meet thy judgment upon the
Destruction
evil
field!
before me!
Crescent Moon!
Destruction Field!
Hammering darkness! Spread zero!
And another!
So is that okay? I'd like to know one thing before we begin this battle. Just how strong is this Commandant?
I heard he earned his knighthood when he won a royal tournament during the previous emperor's reign.
I got to cross swords with him once, and I didn't last more than 3 minutes.
His title is more than mere decoration. His skill puts him well above his fellow knights.
He's the strongest among them, huh?
And don't forget, he's surrounded by his royal guard.
None of this sounds very promising.
Hey, we've got De Nomos, don't we?
Besides, we've been through all kinds of stuff together on this journey.
Yeah, we're tighter than any kind of guard, royal or not.
All right, so say we handle the royal guard. It's still a coin toss in the end.
I guess we'll never be too prepared when it comes to facing Alexei.
Any error will likely cost lives.
Right. We'll have to give it everything we've got.
Gather round! Sonic Dragons!
Luna Ascendant! Oh, sharpened rage! Run through that which blocks our future! Stalagmite!
Destruction!
Oh, disturbing power now unleashed! Meet thy judgment upon the evil before me!
This is it!
Cut thy alluring snare and deliver my enemies unborn!
Use this.
Smile of wavering darkness!
Sacred spirits!
Zero!
I can't keep doing this.
Careful! Oh, disturbing power now unleashed! Meet thy judgment upon the evil before me!
Guardian Field!
Moon!
First aid! Guardian Field!
Incandescent locust! Annihilate the vulgar before me! I found your weak...
That wasn't too bad.
So Pharaoh's been absorbing air too. Is he trying to restabilize it?
We owe him one for keeping the fight up this long.
No, I don't think that's it. My guess is he's taking in all that air to disable Zaude's power source.
That way he'll be able to mess with Alexei's plans, right?
Right. Right, Judith?
Who? Me? What was the question?
Never mind.
It'll be easy if we can just get inside. We'll stop everything in one shot.
Wish it were that easy, kid, but we'll be up to our ears in traps and royal guards.
Gotta admire his confidence.
Do you really mean that?
Pharaoh, please be okay. They're wide open.
All at once! Demonic chaos! Strike! You're gone!
Spread thy alluring snare and deliver my enemies unto me.
Dragon! Shining
Moon!
No blade of noble light, overpower even indestructible evil.
Azure Storm!
Smile of
You're
wavering
using too many
darkness.
arts.
Guess I overdid it.
Spread thy alluring snare and deliver my enemies unto me. Beam! O din of this modest land! Stormblast!
Very well.
No good.
That wasn't too bad.
We got a head start.
Let's take care of him quick.
I'll blow you away. Azure Storm! This ends now. Oh, brilliant blade of coldest steel. Rend the infinite darkness and crush my enemies to nothing. Savage Wolf Fury!
Now, flickering blaze burn!
Fireball! Azure Storm!
Oh, blade of noble light, overpower even indestructible evil!
Azure Storm! I'll finish you!
Fine!
No way.
Crescent moon!
And another!
That's an attack!
You're gone!
Oh, okay.
And another!
Oh, disturbing power now unleashed! Meet thy judgment upon the evil before me!
Did that not work? This shall be your
Not
end.
bad! The din of this modest land!
Demonic circle!
Oh, sharpened rage! Run through that which blocks our future! Stun!
That wasn't too bad. Guess practice makes perfect.
Finish that one!
We've seen plenty of Blastia so far, but this one's in a different class altogether.
If this was made at the end of the Garayos civilization, it may contain clues to all their technology.
Chances are pretty good if the building we saw on that relief in Muerzo is actually Zaude.
So is there a connection between the Cataclysm and the Autophagos?
If it does come from the end of the Garayos civilization, maybe it can turn back the Autophagos.
I wonder if that's why they carved the relief. It all adds up, but I keep going back to Pharaoh's words.
About disturbing Zaude? Thinking about it isn't likely to get us anywhere. We just have to go on.
This looks like fun.
Fire Havoc!
Oh yeah! Okay.
Azure Storm!
Smile of wavering darkness! Disturbing power now unleashed! Meet thy judgment upon the evil before me!
Destruction Field!
Oh, flickering blaze, burn! Fireball! That's no good. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Dragon!
That wasn't too bad.
That's the logical outcome.
When someone as strong as Pharaoh tells you not to go messing with Zauda, it makes you wonder.
I wish he'd use regular words when he talked, though.
Definitely. If it's really all that dangerous, you'd think he'd want to make himself clear.
Maybe it was something Pharaoh had difficulty expressing in his own way. He did take the time to warn us. That shows at least some concern for our well-being, right?
You mean that maybe he's warmed up to us a bit?
Yes.
I've been wondering about this for a while now.
What?
How come the Royal Guard is so loyal to Alexei?
That's true. You'd think they'd have come to their senses by now.
Well, did you know that most of the Imperial Knights are taken as apprentices from the nobility?
Yeah, I wish I could forget.
Well, the Royal Guard protects the Emperor, and they're made up of the finest soldiers in the Imperial Knights.
Hasn't it been several years since we've had an emperor, though?
Exactly. In that time, the Commandant's cleverly made those knights into his own personal army.
It doesn't seem like that'd be enough to turn them into such little lapdogs, though.
Well, the ideals he offered them were attractive in their own ways. Lead our empire to prosperity, and what have you.
They were all so enamored with him, earnestly believing his every word. Even now, I imagine they believe in him. I cannot blame them for that.
But if you realize what kind of person he is, Flynn, then why can't they...
The world would probably be a better place if all those guys figured out the truth on their own.
Looking at Flynn, I can say, there's a knight captain. But it's really hard to picture Raven in charge of a bunch of knights.
I don't think it's possible until he gets rid of that shady aura he carries around.
It could be that he's only concealing his knightly dignity to complete his disguise as Raven.
I don't know if he and Dignity have even been in the same room together.
Captain Schwan was a man of grace and honor. His skills were renowned, which kept him on constant secret missions. Every knight knew his name, and nearly everyone envied his ability to carry out his duties with poise.
Huh? Is that true?
And while he was scrupulous, he knew how to care for those under him, so he always had their trust.
After seeing 3 of them, I can see he was well liked.
The more I hear about him, the further he seems from that old man.
That's why I'm telling you, I'm not Schwan.
When did he get here?
Listen to yourselves, carrying on as though nobody's around.
But sometimes you do say things that Captain Schwan would. You continue to carry his quality, however quietly.
Knock that off, would you?
Together now!
Oh, din of this modest land! Spread thy alluring snare and deliver my enemies unto me! Tractor beam!
Destruction!
Oh, flickering blaze, burn! Fireball!
Shining Dragon Swarm!
Divine energy, fill me! First aid!
Shining Dragon Swarm!
Shining Focus!
You're done! Not done
Oh,
yet!
flickering blaze, burn! Fireball!
Fire Havoc!
Come forth, sacred spirits!
Shining Dragon Swarm!
You alright?
Sword strike!
Gotcha!
Take
Sonic thrust!
This is it!
Okay. The secret of my strength is a secret.
This one's pretty tough.
Show no quarter.
Destruction!
You must do better than that.
Shining Dragon Sword!
Stars feel this holy power!
How's this?
Grant me thy divine protection!
Yeah, I guess I'll fight. Not done yet! And another!
Come, O Silverlight! Angel Ring!
Feel this hope!
Come forth, sacred spirits! Luminous
I'll
sight!
blow you away! And another! Let's finish this! O brilliant blade of coldest steel! Rend the infinite darkness! And crush my enemies to nothing! You're dead! Savage Wolf Fury! Demon Fang! Attack! Azure Storm! Let's finish this! O brilliant blade of coldest steel! Rend the infinite darkness! And crush my enemies to nothing! Savage Wolf! Alright, who's next? All my heart! Shining Dragon Sword!
Oh, you poor thing.
Raven,
What you need, lad?
I know this is a subject you would like to avoid, but I want to ask you something as a knight.
Why would Schwann obey Alexei's orders? Is it?
I cannot believe Captain Schwann would be so blind as to miss the nefariousness of Alexei's deeds.
You put too much stock into Schwann. His head was as empty as a tin soldier's. The Schwann that would fulfill his duty like a puppet died a decade ago.
That would not change, even if he knew what he does now?
Well, I don't think he would have seen a Blastia of that size coming. But he still might have followed Alexei to the last. But you never can know, can you?
Is the reason you wish to settle things now because you have chosen to live as Raven?
There are some folks who took this old man seriously. So I guess I can't die just yet. But if I'm gonna live on, then I've got to make up for what Schwann did.
So a fortuitous encounter changed you.
That's putting it a bit dramatically.
This one's pretty tough.
Show no quarter.
Take this! Knock him around
Come,
and
O
cut him down!
Silverlight!
And another!
Are you okay?
Such grace!
Oh, brilliant angels, grant us your favor.
Take this!
Feel this hope!
And another!
Grant me thy
Azure Storm! Take that! Take this! Destruction! No way!
A power that tries so shine.
No way! No way! And another! Faced! No way! Good sword! Go sword! Take this! That's enough!
No way. This wasn't supposed to happen.
Demonic chaos!
No way! No way! No way! No way!
Hey!
No way.
No way! This wasn't.
Oh, the time has come to say goodbye.
I can do even better than this.
What a powerful foe.
Get ready for anything.
Sonic Thrust!
Come on, loose! Knock him around!
Let me try to find protection!
Come here! Go Swarm! Dragon Swarm!
Feel this up!
Take that! Close!
Oh, power the Thrust!
You're dead!
Wonderful! Feel this Silver Light! Angel Ring!
Destruction! Shining Dragon Swarm! Take this!
Sonic Thrust!
I guess I'll fight.
Take this!
Demonic
No
Circle!
way! No way! No way! No way! No way!
Come, oh Silver Light! Angel Ring!
No way! No way! No way! No way! No way!
Oh, power the Thrust!
There's no way we're gonna lose.
Won't we run into another pile of trouble when the Knights catch up and you're with us? I won't be laughing if we mess things up before we can deal with Alexei.
That young woman knight will be difficult. What will you do about her?
She's put me on too high a pedestal. I believe that a line can be drawn between good and evil in this world.
And she thinks that you're the one who can draw that line.
But reality is not so simple.
Right. I hope she realizes that soon. I have a feeling she will.
Sounds to me like she's got blinders on.
Yeah, I think Applehead will catch on faster.
Yuri, you really shouldn't call him that. Witcher is an exceptional mage who represents the future hopes of Ospio.
Him?
Hadn't you heard?
I guess I just wasn't interested. Now that I think of it, I think he may have been more on the ball than the others.
Even after our request for assistance expired, he continued to aid myself and other knights. He is earnest and dedicated.
You care about your crew, Flynn. I'm sure you're a top-rate captain.
This doesn't look good.
We must be cautious.
Knock him around!
Let me fight the fight protection! Come, oh Silver Light!
Take this!
Angel Ring!
Destruction Field! Shining Dragon Swarm!
Feel this heavy power!
Take this!
Let me fight the fight protection!
Guardian Field! No way!
Let me fight life! Let me fight healing circle! Oh, power to my soul shine!
Dragon Swarm! Dragon!
Oh, power the
Yeah!
What a powerful foe.
Get ready for anything.
Knock him around and cut him down!
Oh, enduring protection! Barrier! Come, oh Silver Light! Angel Ring!
Blowing away! Azure Storm! Let's finish this! Knock him around and cut him down!
Oh, brilliant blade of coldest steel! Rend the infinite darkness! And crush my enemies to nothing!
Savage Wolf Fury! I'll blow you away!
Starstroke!
This ends now. Oh, brilliant blade of coldest steel! Rend the infinite darkness! And crush my enemies to nothing!
Savage Wolf Fury! Not done yet!
Careless! Power to try soul shine!
Divine Wolf! Hey!
Photon!
That's enough!
Come, oh Silver Light! Angel Ring! Oh, the sign of victory!
Yeah!
Yay!
You got pretty good. Guess practice makes perfect.
understands your feelings, Flynn.
If His Highness has got your back, you've got no choice but to charge forward.
Yes, I shall not disappoint him.
I didn't think he'd order you to go with us and stop Alexei. That little prince. I thought he was just a softie, but he's got sharp eyes.
Idealism alone won't get you very far. But if he can make clever moves like that, he'll be a fine emperor.
We'd all be in trouble if he couldn't.
An eye for the big picture, the ability to use the right people, and noble intentions. A full package like that is pretty rare.
Don't worry. I have faith in Yoder.
Anyway, Yoder told us to take you with us, so I hope you're ready for back-breaking work.
Of course. I shall not waste His Highness's favor.
Good. Then let's go.
Blows! No good! Come on, Wind! Knock him around! Not done! Windblade!
Oh, power that defies mine enemies!
Not done yet! Knock him around and cut him down! Ghost Wolf! Dragon Sword!
Come, oh, Silver Light! Angel Ring!
Come on, Wind! Fire Hammock! Cut him down! Shining Falcon! All my Ghost Wolf! Guardian!
Oh, power that tries soul shine! Photon!
Destruction Field! Come on, Wind!
Holy power, come to me! First aid!
You're gone!
Arise, a light of life!
Shining Dragon Sword!
Healing Circle!
Not done yet!
I suppose not.
Come on, Wind! Knock him around and cut him down! Windblade! Guess that worked!
That was so easy.
I'm gonna go a little crazy here. Come on, Wind!
Oh, power that tries soul shine! Photon!
I shall use this.
Feel this holy power!
Destruction Field! Ow! Shining Dragon Sword!
Sorry.
Gotcha. Sonic and another Azure Storm!
No way.
Oh, Silver Light! Angel Ring!
No.
Are you okay?
Fire Hammock! No way!
Oh, enduring protection! Barrier!
That wasn't too bad. This one's pretty tough.
Show no quarter.
Shining Dragon Force! Destruction Field! No good.
Yeah, I guess I'll fight.
Sacred Spirits! Blow you away! Let's finish this. Brilliant blade of cold steel. Rend the infinite darkness. And crush my enemies to nothing. Savage Wolf Fury! Sacred Spirits! Let's finish this. Brilliant blade of cold steel. Rend the infinite darkness. And crush my enemies to nothing. You're dead! Savage Wolf! Who's next?
Yeah, I guess I'll
Here.
fight.
Oh, power that tries so shine! Photon! Oh, brilliant angels, grant us your favor!
I'll finish you! You're done!
Hey, come on!
Yay!
All right. How about a hug?
I don't think so.
Gather round!
Oh, Silverlight! Angel Ring!
Destruction Field! Shining Dragon Swarm!
Sonic Thrust!
Are you okay?
Rising Falcon to my
Come, oh, Silverlight! Angel Ring!
Dragon Swarm!
Shining Dragon Swarm!
Wonderful! Cavalry!
Very well.
Man, I want some more.
Focus on the enemy in front!
Watch out!
Slice!
Get out of here!
Oh, power that tries so shine! Photon!
Guardian Field! Destruction Field!
Angel Ring!
Shining Dragon Swarm!
Timing edge! Light roll!
Sacred Spirit! Luminous Sun!
Gotcha. Yeah. Guess I'll fight.
Come forth, Sacred Spirits!
Guardian Field!
Now! Faced! Demon
Another! Not done yet!
I suppose.
I'll fight you wherever you rise.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, I can't believe we're inside a weapon.
Carol, wait.
Huh?
Get out here. You're too old for hide and seek.
Bravo! Bravo, my lads. Splendid! Such keen intuition, such sharpened instincts. Simply splendid.
Jaeger!
What is it this time? Are you gonna show us how to get to Alexei?
Yeah! Oh, yeah. I will show you the way.
Just which way's the wind blowing with this guy anyway?
Have you forgotten, my pretties? We are still sworn enemies, you know. Things were destined to end this way between us.
Is this another trap?
It's just like you said. We're enemies. So let's do what enemies do.
You are correct. Come.
Bring it.
I guess we're just destined to fight each other.
Terribly sorry, but friendship does not last an eternity.
But the guilds working together would bring so much to the people of the world.
Now that is a fantasy.
You're right. Let's finish this.
Hear the symphony of my attack!
Come on, I'll blow you away! You're dead! You're gone! Come! Let's finish this!
Cut him down!
O brilliant blade of coldest steel, rend the infinite darkness, and crush my enemies to nothing! Savage Wolf Fury! Come!
Now!
Azure
Flying
Sword!
arrow! The Tri-Soul shine!
Flying arrow!
Photon!
You're gone!
Ranger, are you okay?
Thanks.
Watch out!
Not done yet! You're dead!
Oh, Silverlight!
Come on, Wind! Knock him around and cut him down! Wind Blade!
Step back. My turn next.
Come here!
Come, oh Silverlight!
One shot! Come on, Wind! Knock him around and cut him down! Wind Blade! Not done yet!
Yeah, I guess I'll fight.
Stop and kick. My turn
Come,
next.
oh Silverlight!
Come
Angel
on,
Ring!
Wind! Knock him around and cut him down! Wind Blade!
My turn next.
Angel Ring!
1, 2, 3.
Oh, Angelic Princess
My turn
Grace!
next.
This is nice.
Shining Thunderstorm!
I can do this now! Are you okay?
Not done yet!
Strike.
I'm not done yet.
No good! No good!
My turn next.
Destruction Fish! Shining Dragon's War! I'll finish you!
Flying arrow.
You're gone!
Oh, power that tries soul shine!
That's another! I'll finish you!
Angel Ring!
My turn next. Flying arrow.
I may need a new Silverlight! Angel Ring! Angelic Princess grant us your magnificent embrace!
1, 2, 3. Hey, that hurt. My turn next.
Fire Havoc!
Safe.
No good!
Hey, that hurt.
Signs of prevention, found a cure.
You alright?
Thank you so much! Are you okay? You must do better than that!
Well, aren't you something? I suppose it's time to reveal my true power.
He's just showing off.
Hey, if he tries to use it like that...
So that's the ace up his sleeve.
You're just like me.
I will send anyone who gazes on this to the deepest abyss.
I don't think so.
Hurry up and yield to me, otherwise you will die here.
We've both been dead already. Dying isn't that scary.
This battle with you will make my heart a legend.
Shining Dragon Sword! Dragon Sword!
Angel Ring!
My turn next.
Guardian Field!
My turn next.
Destruction! Shining Dragon Sword!
Come, O Silverlight! Angel Ring!
And another!
My turn next.
Destruction! Shining Dragon! No way!
Come, O Silverlight! Angel
Blow
Ring!
you away! Dragon Swarm! You're dead!
My turn next.
You're gone! Not done yet!
Come, O Silverlight!
No good!
Angel Ring!
Azure Storm! Let's finish this! O brilliant blade of coldest steel! Rend the infinite darkness! And crush my enemies to nothing! Savage Wolf Fury!
Come!
Hey!
Strike!
Azure Storm! That's enough!
My turn next.
No
Time
good!
to say bye-bye. Goddess of Day!
Master! I fall! No way. Too bad.
Bring them back to the Abyss of Death! Resurrection!
Damn, that hurt. You're pretty tough.
Resurrection! Oh, angelic princess, grant us your magnificent embrace!
That's a hangover. You're gone.
Afflictions, be gone!
No good.
Recover!
You alright?
Thank you so much! Starstorm! Delightful!
Shining Dragon Sword! Destruction Fiend! Shining Dragon Sword! Hey! No good.
Angel Ring!
Not done yet.
My turn next.
Azure Storm!
You have won.
So, Alexei got to him too.
It's the same thing.
I just feel... I'm even stronger now.
There's potential within me.
Hey, I'm getting pretty good.
Wunderbar.
You know, I'm not really one for vengeance and all, but this is for the Don.
Be careful. He might still have something up his sleeve.
No. These sleeves are empty. This is... yeah. This is it.
Your chest. Did Alexei do that to you as well?
I wonder... But what's done is done.
Why? Why did you fight alone? With nothing, and no one to help you.
Goodbye.
Wait, where's Alexei? What is he trying to accomplish?
Why?
Leviathan's Claw. What a sad ending.
Hey.
They were both crying.
What was that all about?
He was... an awful person. But maybe he also...
Alexei, your transgressions against Lady Estellise and Captain Schwann shall not go unpunished. But I cannot believe your vision was entirely lies. Before we battle, I want to know why this happened.
If you keep making a face like that, you'll scare away all the fish.
Forgive me. Thinking of the upcoming fight against Alexei makes me tense.
I know how you feel. I've got a score to settle with Alexei myself.
We're all alike on that point.
But Alexei isn't around at the moment, so relax and have yourself a skewer or two.
Good idea.
What do you say, Flynn? My skewers can't be beat.
I shall relish eating them.
Jaeger.
You and he were in the same position, but took entirely different paths in life.
Yeah, one of us stayed with the Knights, and the other became a guild chief. Both of us ended up spineless men that did whatever we were told. I was only with the Don because I was ordered to be there.
Is that true?
I was sent in undercover to spy on the Union. The Don caught on, of course, but he let the whole thing slide.
He was like, if you're after my head, then try me anytime.
Yeah, Patty, that sums it up nicely. There's no hiding from you.
And your pride kept you beholden to the Union as well.
Exactly. I was leading a double life. I'm a mess of a man, I'll say.
Perhaps if Jaeger met up with the Dawn, his course might have changed as well.
What a powerful foe.
Get ready for anything.
You must do better than that.
Dragons! Guardian Field!
No power that tries soul shine.
Dragon Swarm! Destruction Field! Okay! Not done yet! Shining Dragon Swarm! Alright, who's next?
No way.
Demon Fang! Fang Strike! This is it! You're done!
Oh, power that tries soul shine. Photon!
Demon Fang! Fang Strike!
Hellhammer! The sign of victory! There are so many!
Stay composed.
exposed.
I'll blow you away! And enough! You're dead! Haste! Divine Wolf!
Oh, power that deprives my enemies!
This ends now! Oh, brilliant blade of coldest steel! Rend the infinite darkness! And crush my enemies to nothing! You're dead! Savage Wolf Fury!
Yeah, I guess I'll fight.
Ow! Hey! Ow! Ghost Wolf! Shining Dragon Swarm!
Oh, enduring protection! Barrier!
Not done yet!
Divine energy, fill me! First aid!
And strike! And another!
Star Throw!
Not Ghost Wolf!
That won't stop me.
I suppose foul affliction, be gone! Recover!
Did I choose poorly?
Rise, a light of life! Healing circle! Are you okay?
Sorry, thanks.
Yeah, I guess I'll fight.
Oh, angelic princess, grant us your magnificent embrace! Nightingale!
Azure Storm! Ow! Azure Storm! Ow! Dragon! Ow!
Oh, angelic princess, grant us...
Fire
I'm okay!
You.
Divine energy, fill me! First aid!
Ghost
I
Wolf!
suppose not.
Guardian Field! Fire Havoc! Ow!
Underhanded fiend!
Are you okay?
Hey!
I shall use this. Forth, sacred spirits!
You're
Forth,
gone!
sacred spirits!
Are you okay?
Guardian Field!
Come, oh silver light!
Dragon
Angel
Sword!
ring!
Demonic chaos!
Come,
Azure
oh
Sword!
silver light! Angel ring!
Demonic's mine!
Hey, come on! This doesn't look good.
We must be cautious.
Knock him around and cut him down. Where's the blade? Not done yet. No way. Fire hat. No way. Come on, wind. Knock him around.
Oh, power that tries souls shine!
I'll blow you away. Not done yet. No. You're dead. Divine Wolf. Take this. Take this. Guardian Field.
Oh,
Take
silver
this.
light!
Who loves you?
Angel ring!
Take this. Take this.
This wasn't supposed to happen. How careless.
Come, oh silver light! Angel ring!
Guardian Field. No way.
Come, oh silver light!
No way.
That wasn't too bad.
can't figure this out. Man, what a pain.
Why would anyone bother to set up such complicated mechanisms on the ocean floor?
It's a common way to keep intruders out.
The Shikos ruins were the same way. Places only certain people could enter, that kind of stuff.
So only people who know the correct steps can enter?
Exactly. But if we rack our brains a little, we should be able to figure it out.
So why haven't we figured it out yet?
You tell us, Captain. You're the master puzzle solver.
What? Since when?
Since now. So put on your thinking cap and figure this out.
I can't believe this.
Together now! I'll blow you away! Azure Sword! You're dead! Faced! Divine Wolf!
Power that tries so shine!
Your gun. This ends now. Oh, brilliant blade of coldest steel! Rend the infinite darkness! And crush my enemies to nothing! Savage Wolf Fury! You're dead!
Shine!
Divine Wolf!
Photon!
Hey! Shining Dragon Sword!
Power that tries so shine!
Spirits!
Photon! I suppose not.
No what?
Oh, Silverlight! Angel Ring! Oh, Angelic Princess grants your magnificent embrace! Nightingale!
No energy filming! First aid! Destruction! Come forth, sacred spirits! Luminous sight! Azure Storm! Come forth, sacred spirits! Luminous sight!
That will suffice.
I can do even better than this.
The dog's looking a little spooked.
It's okay, Rapide.
Why do you look so happy, Rita?
Who, me?
Rapide being scared makes you happy. Huh.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
He's just a little nervous around water, that's all.
Exactly. So being on the seafloor is a bit intense for him, right?
A little tough, huh?
I'm gonna go a little crazy here. No way! No way! No way! Hey! No way! No way! No way! No way! Hey! Take that! I'll blow you away! No way! No way! And enough! You're dead! Divine Wolf!
This wasn't supposed to happen.
No way! And enough! You're dead!
How careless.
Divine Wolf! And another!
This wasn't...
That wasn't too bad.
Ugh, this is terrible.
Did you follow the recipe? There are ingredients in this food that really shouldn't be in it.
Actually, I haven't seen our recipe book around recently.
Yeah, I wonder where it went.
Recipe book? Is this it by any chance? Rita, you had it? No wonder it seems so flimsy and weak.
You were using it as a weapon?
Someone replaced my book with this thing. It's not my fault nobody noticed the recipes were gone.
Well, I can't argue with you there.
We don't have very many recipes either. Maybe we should have some more interest in cooking.
This one's pretty tough.
We must be cautious. You must have better than this.
You're gone!
Feel this
Not done yet! I'll blow you away!
Feel this holy power! Remy, thy divine protection!
You're dead! Divine Wolf!
Remy, thy divine protection!
Exchange strategy! Get out of here! That's good.
Oh, power that defies mine enemies!
Remy, thy divine protection!
Not done yet! This is it!
Remy, thy divine protection!
Oh, power that tries souls
Remy,
shine!
thy divine protection!
Come, oh silver light!
Remy, thy
Use
divine
angel ring!
Remy, thy...
The sign of victory!
Yeah!
Yay!
Perfect!
I can't wait to fight this one.
Get ready for anything.
Feel this holy power!
Lunarize!
Yeah, you like to overdo it.
You're gone! Who loves you, baby? Demon Gotcha.
Swift and certain.
Huh?
Is something wrong?
This looks just like... Could it be?
Oh, what's that?
This is the Maristella.
That's the Maristella? The treasure that you've been searching for?
What? Seriously? I never imagined we'd find it in a place like this.
I've been searching for it for so long, and now I finally found it.
Well, what are you gonna do next? Weren't you gonna use that as a clue to find your grandpa?
But now's not the time.
Wait, but wasn't Ifrid the one who hid the Maristella?
Now's hardly the time to be excited over some treasure.
We need to hurry up and beat that scallywag Alexei to a pulp.
With all the henchmen he's got, why would Jaeger come alone?
Well, he did have his two lady friends with him.
Though they didn't attack us.
Who knows? Maybe he thought dying would be the easiest way to solve his problems.
What do you mean?
I'm not too sure myself.
So can we just go all out?
No good. Not done yet.
Yeah, I guess I'll fight.
We're not done yet.
This is it. You're gone.
So is that okay? Ooh, that's nice.
Guess there's no looking back now.
We're taking Alexei down. It's that simple.
We can't let the world become any more chaotic than it already is.
It's up to us to stop him.
Everything we've done is for this moment.
Every one of us is ready for whatever may happen. Let's do this!
That's far enough. We'll never let you through.
The Royal Guard. Then Alexei must be just up ahead.
He's gotta be. All right, guys, let's do this. This one's pretty tough.
Show no quarter.
I'll blow you away! And another dead! And another! Take this! Shining Dragon Sword! You're dead! Divine Wolf! Take this! And another!
Yeah, I guess I'll fight.
Take this! Not done yet! Gotcha! Take this! Careless! And another! Try again! Try again! Take that! Take this! No way! You're no way! How careless! And another!
That will suffice.
Guess practice makes perfect.
I almost feel sorry for them.
Captain, are you all right?
Sodia, Witcher, were you able to withstand Zod's attacks?
The ships are anchored at a distance. We're the advance party. Those who came after us have divided into small groups and are proceeding with the landing.
You're being cautious.
That's smart. If you came in force and got caught, that'd be the end of that.
From here on, this is our duty. You need to withdraw.
Perky as ever, aren't you? Sorry, but we're gonna ignore you on that one.
If we did that, everything we've done up until now would be for nothing.
I think we should cooperate, but that's just me.
We've all come to defeat Alexei after all.
She's right. We're all here to bring Alexei down.
Well, and save the world in the process, right?
Yeah, I heard.
Okay then, let's all play nice and go pound this guy.
That reminds me. You said something about finding a treasure earlier. What was it?
It's the Maristella. Having it in my hands really hoists my honor among pirates.
Boosts honor? Is it really that special? That little thing?
It's not only small. If I have an itch on my head, I can use it to scratch it.
You can?
And if I polish it enough, I can use it as a mirror and find any food stuck on my face.
That too?
And if I whirl it around just so, it becomes a deadly weapon.
And even that? Wait, what am I saying? Why do I always get caught up in your spell, Patty?
Merely one of the powers of this symbol.
Really?
You'll fall for anything, won't you?
Well, well. Everyone's here. Welcome to the very depths of the ocean.
It's over, Alexei. Don't add to your crimes any further.
Ah, Princess Estelles. How nice to see you up and about. Which tells me Jaeger was useless.
He's dead.
I thought surely he'd come through in the end, but oh, how I was mistaken.
Is toying with the destinies of others how you have your fun?
Alexei, what happened to the ideals you held? What changed?
Flynn, are you still saying things like that?
Nothing has changed except my methods. Absolute power is all that can revive this rotting, stagnant empire. Indeed, the world.
And just how many lives do you plan to sacrifice to acquire it?
No true reformation could occur, so long as I followed the means presented by the Empire. You should understand this well.
Whoa, whoa. Don't tell me you're actually listening to this drivel.
Nonsense! It's all nonsense! Every word out of his mouth is a lie!
Why have you taken such a hurtful path? Someone of your stature could have found another way.
At times, dreamers must suffer being branded as criminals, but I'll suffer such burdens gladly. I promise to free this world from the Entelakea, from the air, and from this pitiful empire. This world shall be reborn.
I don't give a damn what you're doing this for. You're making a lot of people cry. And that's enough of a reason to take you down!
There's no turning back now.
How tedious. If you'll excuse me, I'm a very busy man.
He's getting away!
No, he isn't!
Everyone, jump!
Hey, boss. So you really want to go through with this?
Must I put up with such questions, even from you? None of you, none, thinks the Empire is in the right.
The ends don't always justify the means, boss. These kids taught me that.
I could never agree with your way of doing things. A way that is filled with pain. If you truly have no intention of changing your ways, then...
The guilds and the Empire both have good points. You can't just wipe them out and start over.
Using force will surely breed resentment and contempt. You do know that, don't you?
There's no guarantee the world you'd make would be any better than this one.
I didn't place my trust in you so you could force your ideas on the entire world. If realizing your vision requires destruction, then I have no choice but to end you here and now.
All the booty in the world couldn't make me sign on as part of your twisted dream.
Nobody's gonna buy what a bastard like you says.
I see my explanations are wasted on you. The small-minded always fear change. However, all the air in the world is now in my grasp. You have no hope of victory.
Yeah, right. You're still trying to figure out the formula for this place.
What? Rita, what do you mean?
This guy still hasn't completely unlocked Zaude's controls.
Is he just buying time?
Ah yes, Rita Mordio. How very careless of me.
Are you serious? And you think you can change the world? Don't make me laugh.
How very right you are. Very well, then this will be one more trial along my path to my rightful place as ruler. You will be the first sacrifice made for the new world's dawn. Come!
Whoa, whoa, whoa! I thought he didn't have all of Zaude's power yet.
He doesn't, but he may have enough.
He's betting the world on this. He's got to pull out all the stops. Let's go!
This world will be reborn. Do not interfere.
I don't remember agreeing to that.
You're a fool to cross swords with me.
Damn, he may be crazy, but he still fights like a commandant.
I'll defeat you and punish myself for trusting you.
So, the tool turns on its master.
Tools could kill you if they aren't used properly.
Do you believe your milquetoast ideas can bring lasting change to the world?
I swore to my friends that we would try.
Not a single one of you could best me.
There's no place in this world for you, or for Hermes.
We finish this now.
Let's finish this. O brilliant blade of coldest steel, rend the infinite darkness, and crush my enemies to nothing! Savage Wolf Fury!
Impudent.
Hey! Demon Fang! That's enough! Shining Dragon Sword!
Crescent Moon!
Destruction Field! Shining Dragon Sword!
Great worm!
How distressing.
Crescent Moon!
And another!
Crescent Moon!
Come on, Wind! Knock him around and cut him down!
Distressing.
Tidal wave!
Come on!
Is that the best you can do?
You alright?
Sorry, thanks.
Attack!
Fireball!
Wind blade!
Fly, O holy sword! Brilliant cataclysm!
No good!
Well,
Pointless! Pointless!
Come here!
Crescent Moon!
Radiant raging ice flame!
Sorry.
No, come here!
Pointless! Radiant dragon!
You're
Sorry.
right.
I'll fight.
Hey, that hurt!
Ill pointless! Hey! Fly, O holy sword!
That hurt!
Ow! Brilliant cataclysm!
That hurt!
Don't be a
Sorry. Lunatone!
Pointless!
Not done yet!
Lunaride!
Impudent!
Energy
Pointless! Raging ice flame!
Shining Dragon Sword!
Pointless! Brave worm!
Destruction Field!
Pointless!
Fire Hammock!
Brave worm! Guardian frost!
This is it!
Guardian frost!
Is that it?
Guardian Field!
Pointless!
Ow! No good!
Bleed!
No
Brave
good!
worm!
No good!
Bleed! Fly, O holy sword! Brilliant cataclysm!
That hurt! Azure Storm! Azure...
Ugh. Not bad.
Guardian Frost!
Try it! I can't keep doing this! You're just not into this, are you?
Who loves you?
Frost my power!
And another!
You alright?
Sorry. Pointless!
First aid! Guardian Frost! And another! Go finish it! Guardian Frost! Fourth Sacred Spirits! How divine sword of pointless! Fall to my power! And another! Destruction! Hey! Dragon Force! You're gone! Raging Ice Blast! Azure Storm!
Is that it?
Not done yet! Pointless! Raging Ice Fang!
Not done yet.
Shining Dragon Swarm! Pointless! Ill good! Know your place! Or cry out! Pointless! Kneel for Raging Ice Flame! Brave work! Who loves you, baby? Who loves you, baby?
You alright?
Sorry. Fly, O Holy Sword! Brilliant Cataclysm!
Guess I messed up.
Who loves you, baby? Azure Storm! I'll blow you away! Pointless!
You alright?
Sorry.
Pointless! Sorry. And another! Guardian Frost! Azure Storm! Fire Hand! Pointless! Brave Worm!
We're not done yet.
Azure Storm!
Come forth from Avaris's netherworld and crush them.
Destruction! Shining Dragon Swarm! Guardian!
Impudent.
Hey! Pointless! Guardian Field!
Worthless fools.
No good! Pointless! Brave no good!
We're not done yet.
Not done yet! Pointless! Raging Ice Fang!
Stress.
Dragon Swarm! Fly, O Holy Sword! Brilliant Cataclysm! That hurt!
Guess I messed up.
This is bad. Fire Hammock! Raging Ice Fang! Destruction! Shining Dragon Swarm!
Impudent.
Pointless! Pointless! Kneel, Brave Worm! I'll blow you away! Fire Hammock! This ends now. O brilliant blade of coldest steel, rend the infinite darkness, and crush my enemies to nothing! Savage Wolf Fury!
You are finished.
I think that's enough for now.
Leave Imperial matters to the Empire.
Face judgment and pay for your crimes, Alexei. There's potential within me.
Hey, I'm getting pretty good.
It's over, Alexei.
Is this the top of Zaude?
Is that the core? It's so big.
Huh? You continued the analysis this whole time?
We will witness together the might of Zaude.
No!
You fool!
Yuri, look out! Ah!
Flynn!
Captain!
So the sword turned against me after all. But behold.
What the hell is that?
I've seen that somewhere before.
That. It was on the mural.
The catastrophe?
It's the Autophagos!
That is the power of Zaude? No, this cannot be.
The Autophagos? Did you use that much air?
No. This catastrophe has always waited there.
What do you mean?
The Autophagos was never eliminated. It was just sealed off far from sight.
Yes, and now it has returned to spread the ruin it once rained down upon the ancients. And to think, I caused it all! The ultimate irony!
You mean Zaude had been holding it back this entire time?
Look out!
We were never more than worms writhing before an approaching storm.
The time has come. Our death draws near. No one can escape its doom.
Shut up already, you bastard!
It seems in the end that I was the greatest fool of all.
I'm sure that he's over there somewhere.
The Autophagos disappeared into the void. Yeah, well, guess they didn't really say they destroyed that thing. They just went off and left this piece of crap remnant behind. Flynn?